While Brian Cashman may have been brutally honest when talking about Sonny Gray, he was much more tight-lipped when it came time to discuss one of the biggest free agents on the market this winter. When asked about the likelihood of the Yankees potentially signing Manny Machado, the front office boss didn't have much to say. Cashman was cryptic when the All-Star's name was inevitably brought up. He didn't really give the media an answer one way or another, which is to be expected. The last thing he wants to do is overplay his hand this early in the offseason. With Didi Gregorius sidelined for the foreseeable future after undergoing Tommy John surgery, Machado in pinstripes makes almost too much sense. The Gold Glove infielder could take over at his preferred shortstop role, with Gregorius sliding in at either second or third when he eventually returns to the lineup. This signing may be a short-term solution to the problem, and would eventually force the Yankees to figure out what they are going to do with fellow infielders and NL Rookie of the Year candidates Miguel Andujar and Gleyber Torres. The youngsters play third base and second base, respectively, but at least one would eventually have to be relocated or shipped away if Machado comes to the Bronx. It's also worth noting that Machado doesn't exactly have a sterling reputation around the league. His lack of hustle and history of dirty plays make him an undeniable villain. The Yankees will have to decide whether or not his superb play is worth potentially polluting their young clubhouse. Cashman's comments regarding the talented infielder leave Yankees fans in the same position they were in yesterday, uncertain. On paper, Machado looks like he fits on this team, but things become more complicated when considering the future and his personality. Whether or not New York bites on him will largely depend on his asking price, but ownership could ultimately relent once he considers that the world champion Red Sox look to be just as good next season. Either way, the Machado-Yankees saga is yet another MLB storyline that fans are going to watch with bated breath this offseason.